Okay. Hey everybody, this is MaJeliv, and today we are going to be looking at the first look at the live-action Legend of Zelda. I can't even believe those words are coming out of my mouth. But we just saw an article came out by Variety, that's the one we saw, of the first look at Link and Zelda in live action.
Yes.
We're going to look at these pictures, review them, and then share our thoughts, maybe some speculation, also break down some more details we got about them shooting in New Zealand and an update on the release date. So let's look at this thing. All right, here we go.
You're hearing it from huge Lord of the Rings fans, huge Zelda fans.
Yeah.
We are very, very thrilled to be checking this out.
Wow, man. So look at that. That's the first picture.
Dude.
That's incredible. That is amazing.
It's just the depth, the sky.
Yeah.
It feels so much like the game.
No, for sure. I mean, so Link has like a green tunic, so he doesn't have like the blue, but she's got the blue.
Right.
They both look fantastic. She's got a bow and arrow.
But it's not too much, right? The colors are they match the landscape. It's a more serious tone.
Yeah.
But it still is fun.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I know we mentioned we'll talk about it in a second about New Zealand, but already you can get a sense of the realism in terms of the landscape. The world feels already dynamic and dimensional from this first photo. There's depth. There's the grass right there in the foreground. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the final shot, right, in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Just the two of them out there looking out. What is she looking at?
Right. Is the kingdom like that way?
Right.
You know?
But I love all of that. And so anyway, we'll break this open. Let's see. The first look at Sony and Nintendo's live action Legend of Zelda movie is here. Images released on Monday on the Nintendo Today app for a sneak peek at young actors Bo Bragason and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. So that's Link.
You gotta
And
get
then
that app, man.
Bo is Zelda, yeah. Link and Zelda standing in lush green field. Zelda with her signature bow and arrow. Sporting costumes.
That's actually something that was interesting. The bow and arrow is a very important detail. In a lot of the Zelda games, Wind Waker was our first one. Zelda, it's well versed with the bow and arrow. You know, this isn't coming out of left field. Someone trying to, give Zelda an ability that she hasn't had. She's good with the bow and arrow. I think a princess is known to practice with some kind of sport, and archery is one of them, and I think Zelda is known for that.
Yeah.
And she ends up using the bow of light in multiple games.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to see how even with her strength she'll be maybe affected by Ganondorf, and Link's gonna have to go and rescue her. It's not necessarily just a damsel in distress story. It's
she's ready to fight. She's definitely there's a ferocity to her too, an element of a warrior. It's very, very exciting. We got some insight on some of the things they've worked on. So Bragason's worked on, Renegade Nell, the Jetty, Three Girls, the Radleys. And then Ainsworth worked on Pinocchio. He was Pinocchio in the live action version. He was in The Haunting of Bly Manor. So they both have done good work. And now we got these amazing photos. Even closer look at Bo Bragason as Zelda, and she looks incredible. The ears look on point, no pun intended, but it looks very natural. And I mean, okay, let's look at these eyes for a second, man. Those are the Link eyes right there. There's so much, there's mystery there. There's a lot there. I mean, I don't know how that's hitting you.
There's definitely a lot. And you see the patchwork on the tunic there. It looks handmade. It looks like it was built in a town, in a
village,
specifically for not necessarily the most astute living. It looks like it was meant to be beaten up and taken out and used.
right.
Whereas if you look at Zelda's dress there, it looks a bit more fine, a bit more royal, and it's even those little details are super cool to see.
Yeah.
And it's just like you said, the story, the mystery. It's not necessarily about getting someone that looks just like Link from the game. It's who has those mysterious eyes, the story that's told with just their appearance, which is with anybody in their own silhouette it tells a story of who they are.
Right.
So for them to be doing that here is great.
No, for sure. And then jumping to the article about the filming in New Zealand, just kind of breaking that open a little bit. Again, by IGN, filming has reportedly begun on Nintendo's live-action Legend of Zelda movie. Production listing filed by industry resource Film and Television Industry Alliance was updated this week to reflect the project's current in-production status. So they are officially filming. Obviously, it's clear. But it's being listed as being based in Wellington. And, you know, there's already, I mean, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy was filmed there. So again, there's an element of the scale, right? The world building and the importance of truly building this world from the ground up and making it as real as possible.
Right.
You know, and then the basic plot outline, which Josh, if you want to read this, I know you picked it up earlier.
Sure, yeah. Which is surreal that it's a plot outline for a movie.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda follows Link, a young warrior destined to protect the magical kingdom of Hyrule from the forces of darkness. The land is under threat from Ganon, a ruthless warlord who seeks the Triforce, an ancient relic said to grant limitless power. To stop him, Link must embark on a perilous journey, battling monsters, creatures, exploring treacherous dungeons, and solving intricate puzzles to uncover sacred artifacts that can aid him in his quest. Dude, so, I don't know how they're gonna.
Fantastic!
It's so exciting.
Yeah. What I love about it is they're very clear on telling Zelda fans, look, this movie, we're gonna do the best to give you as much of what makes the Zelda experience special. You know, even though it's a movie, we're gonna do our best to take you on a journey, help us to see Link fighting these monstrous creatures. We're gonna get dungeons somehow. We're gonna see him solving puzzles, which, you know, when you're adapting a video game, sometimes those things don't translate well. Or how do you adapt that into a different medium? So like the fact that they're gonna do that, and then also the relationship between Zelda, Link, the fact that Link, you know, he has a name in this. Ganon, a ruthless warlord, so there's an element of it being Ganondorf, even though he's called Ganon here. It's very, very exciting stuff.
And the reality of that, a warlord, a dungeon, I think when we're playing the video game, it tends to be, you know, like if you get a game over, you can just restart and go back and play the thing again.
Right.
But here, the weight of that, if you think about Westball doing Maze Runner, that's a type of dungeon, if you think about it, having to figure out the movements.
Yeah.
And the weight of that, how will that feel? Being in a dungeon that could end Link's life, and there's no game overs, restarts, it's just game over.
Yeah, how do you make dungeons just
right? How do you go into like a Indiana Jones, high stakes puzzle solving situation? Like those are cinematic things we haven't seen in a
while. And in this form, like in fantasy,
right? Like Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. That movie had those elements of Lord of the Rings, of puzzle solving, and that was super exciting to see with the music and the visuals. And so to be getting this is, dude,
it's pretty freaking awesome, man. And then a little side note here, just reminding us again that in 2024, May 2024, director Westball said that an all mocap Zelda movie probably isn't his choice. So that's interesting because he it's been a bit now, but, you know, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, that was a lot of motion capture.
Which was
he wants this to feel
movie.
Grounded and real.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of the world, I know with that movie, a lot of it was built, the scenery, the worlds were built in post-production, right? CGI. Mm-hmm. So I think it's still very highly possible to see certain characters in motion capture from other species, you know, if we have Gorons, if we have Zora, things like that. But I think that's interesting. But the world itself, I do feel if they do their best to build that world, to actually build some of these sets, we are as an audience going to feel the difference. And here he says, I want to fulfill people's greatest desires. I know it's important, this franchise, to people, and I want it to be a serious movie, a real movie that can give people an escape. It has to feel like something real, something serious and cool, but fun and whimsical. Yeah, ultimately.
That's a hard task.
Yeah.
That's a hard task, but he's stepping up to the plate, which is, we appreciate it, Westball, if you're watching this. It's definitely a lot of hard work that has to go into it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then the final little note here to end this. I think we said, May 7th. May 7th is the release date right now, is the updated release date.
2027.
Of 2027. So that's pretty pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, it's even though it feels like it's far away, if you think about the fact that they're going to be finishing, and as it says here, in April, and then the motion capture to do in post-production, like not that they're going to be doing a whole lot of it, but even if they do a little bit of CGI, I'm sure it's going to be there. It's really matching that with the real world. It's the reason why people avoid it, is because trying to do CG with the real world is a difficult task. But they did that with Lord of the Rings and Gollum, with Gollum and Rivendell, Gondor, all these great places that they integrated into nature, and the result is fantastical.
Yeah, it's timeless. It's still, lives up to the hype today. So yeah, guys, those are our thoughts, our immediate thoughts. We don't usually do videos like this. We're trying something new. We just saw the pictures and we're like, we gotta break this open.
It matters
to us. Yeah, deeply. Zelda. If we've reacted to the Tears of the Kingdom trailer, and it's been a big part of our journey as video game fans, as artists too, as storytellers. Zelda definitely has, means a lot to us. So we're excited to jump on in and share more thoughts as they release more info. But definitely meet us in the comments. Let us know how you feel about these new photos, how you're feeling about this new live action movie, what you're excited about, maybe what you're still a little skeptical about, or again, what Zelda means to you. And also, quick plug-in, if you want this awesome Zelda-inspired shirt designed and drawn by Joshua Vasquez here, you can check out his Redbubble shop, joshuavasquez.redbubble.com, to support what we do here at MaJeliv, but also just to rock some pretty cool Zelda-inspired merch.
It's inspired. Nintendo, we're working together here. And I was inspired by your work of art to make a little something that we can wear to appreciate what you've done. So, we're in this together. We are in this together.
Because it is dangerous to go alone.
Yes. So take this. Take this.
And go. Yes. But thank you guys for joining us again. Meet us in the comments, and we'll see you in the next MaJeliv video. Spread your light and have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.